Hello, beautiful humans. Welcome back to Caroline Beth. It's me, Caroline. How are we doing? How is quarantine life? Is everybody like faring okay? I've got my little cup here. So I just attempted to do press on nails. No, I mean, not mad about it. Not the same gel, but you know, it's fine. So on my last video, I had somebody ask for like a pretty casual makeup routine. So what I've got all my products laid out in front of me, and tell me if you guys like this setup, because I feel like I've got daylight right here and I feel like this is the most like real life. So I'm gonna do like my quick, less than 10 minute, but full face of what I wear to work every day. So kind of my goals, you know, being in aesthetics, first off, I want my patients to be able to see my skin, because if people are asking me about skin, they need to be able to see what type of skin I have. So I've got all my products here. My skin is pretty dry, so I'm not gonna use a ton of powders. I've already moisturized my face. I like either Obagi Hydrate or Image SPF 32 sunscreen. It just depends on what kind of day I'm gonna have. I've got my mirror down here, so if you see me looking down at all, that's just me applying my makeup, so I don't have to use the viewfinder as the way to see myself. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fast forward like through me actually putting the makeup on my face. I'm not a beauty guru. This is just what I do on an everyday basis. But I'll talk you through what I'm using, why I use it, all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on my foundation. I'm currently using this Charlotte Tilbury. Is that gonna focus? Let's see if that'll focus. There we go. I'm currently using the Charlotte Tilbury. I'm using shade 2 Fair. The reason I like this is it's a water-based foundation, and I'm using my Real Techniques. And the reason that I like this foundation is it's really, really light, and I just do it everywhere, is it's really, really light, and it doesn't dry me out, but it also lasts. So like when I'm putting on makeup, I'm expecting makeup to last me about 8 hours. When I was in the ER, I really liked the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, because like, I mean, that stuff, like, it ain't moving. All day, 12-hour shift, sweaty, gross, it's not moving, which I really, really liked. So I'm just gonna like pounce that in, and I don't use a lot. This is probably, I prefer to do a light base of foundation and then a little bit more concealer. But can you guys see how pretty that is? I see, obviously I have a little bit of redness around my nose, and I have a little bit, if you look perfectly, I have a little bit of darkening around my eyes just because of anatomy, and that's how the face works. So I'm done with my foundation. Now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and what I do is I take this little doe foot and I put it on the back of my hand. Keep in mind, I just washed my hands, so don't come for me in the comments by it being, like, I know it's gross, but you know, it's fine. And then I take the Josie Maran Argan Oil, and what I like to do is I do 2 drops of this on the back of my hand. See how that's getting kind of runny? So what I like to do with that, and then I mix them on the back of my hand. So I mix it so I get this like really nice, light, creamy. And then what I do is I put it underneath my eyes like this. And I take the rest on the back of my Real Techniques sponge. You can use a beauty blender, you can use a brush. I just like this because I can do everything in one step, and I can wash it in between every use. So we're gonna do that. And then, so as you can see, I still have a little bit of redness on my nose just because I wear glasses most of the time, so my glasses sit right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a little bit of extra of that and just kind of paint it on my face. And a nice thing to do too is if you put a little bit of concealer around your lips, it can make your lips look bigger. So obviously, like, your lips looking bigger isn't always the goal. And what I like to do is I like to take my nose. I learned this from Jackie Ina, is I like to take my nose if I need to, if I can't get into like my nostril flares, and really stamp that in. So then that gives you like I said, pretty minimal coverage. If I'm going for like full coverage, I love the It Cosmetics CC cream. I like the hydrating one. So make sure all that stuff is nice and blended in. And so my base is done. So after that, I'm gonna go in with this Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. Really wish. And I'm just using like a very old e.l.f. brush, and I go into that lightest shade and I just do that on my under eyes just to set. And I set my nose because I feel like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I feel like this gives you like a really pretty base without making you look cakey. And what I'll do is I'll zoom in really, really close whenever I'm done actually filming it. Yeah. So after that, I don't use the bronzer in this. I love, this is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula. I have the shade Sun Kissed Bronzer. And what I like to do is I use the same brush, and I like to go all around my hairline. And I do like, I don't really contour just because I feel like during the day, I feel like the more makeup you have on, the worse it gets like further into the day, if that makes sense. Like I feel like if you just have a couple good products that make your skin look good, or you know, whatever you like to do. Like if you love to do eyeshadow, girl, throw yourself on a smoky eye. I don't love doing eyeshadow, so I don't, and I just kind of bronze. I go in a 3, so like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 around. You guys know this. This is easy. I learned all of this on YouTube. Like I said, not a beauty guru. So bronzer's done. So after that, I'm gonna take this Mary Luminizer in the shade, well, it's just called Mary Luminizer. It is like, can you guys see that? It's absolutely destroyed. Don't come for me, it's fine. And then I just take a little, this is a random Japanesque brush, but any like little baby eyeshadow brush will do. And what I do is I just hit my inner corner with that, just because I feel like that's really pretty. And it kind of brightens up. Do you see how pretty that is? And it just like brightens up the inside of the eye. And I also, what I do is I take it on my finger and I just do a little bit like that. We're gonna do that. Yeah, that's so pretty, and like you don't look like overdone. Okay. And then I'll just take like where my foundation was, just kind of blend everything in. And then if you want an extra step, this Beauty Light wand is really pretty. I don't use it every day, but if I'm feeling like a little, it's really just, it's right here. It's just that like really pretty little highlight. But if I'm feeling a little, you know, why not? We'll just throw a little bit on the high points of the face just to give you like a little bit. Again, my goal is like to be like kind of glowy and look like my skin's really healthy. So that's it. And then I always keep a like towel or something handy because I like to wipe the foundation off my lips because I don't love that like super pouty lip look. It's okay. We're at 8 minutes and 24 seconds. I bet we can do this in less than 10 minutes, y'all. All right, final step. Eyelashes. I don't do anything to my eyebrows just because I don't love a super made up look. This is like realistic every day. I want to look polished, but I don't want to look crazy fancy. So I'm gonna pop off here. I just use an eyelash curler and the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. I like waterproof just because when I'm injecting, like sometimes you get hot or a little bit sweaty, and with that Josie Maran Argan Oil, your under eyes are gonna be like, not oily, but you have an oil-based product, and if you don't use a waterproof, I find that it can smudge, but this has never smudged on me. It makes my eyelashes look awesome. I'm gonna turn this off and I'll be all right, y'all, we back. Just threw on like 2 coats of that Lash Blast mascara. Now I'm gonna finish up and I'm gonna do my editing, Caroline. And I wanted to show you guys, if I ever don't just use mascara, because I feel like I use Latisse, so I don't really feel like I need more, but if I ever use fake lashes, I love these guys. They're like in 3 little pieces and they just look a little bit more natural and they're a lot easier to put on. I like these. These are from Kiss, and I know Kiss makes them and Ardell makes them. Sometimes they can be hard to find though. I found them at Walgreens and at Ulta. I don't think CVS or Walmart carry them, and I use just the Kiss adhesive glue. Yeah, that's it. Let's see if we can. Well, Annie's checking out her. But Annie, do you want some makeup? All right, y'all. Bye. My lips, and to be honest, I really don't wear lip liner. If I want to, I really like MAC Strip Down and NYX all of their colors are wonderful. What I use every day is this. It's by Image and it's called Ormetic. I want you to be able to see this. This comes in sheer as well as like light pink. So it comes in clear and light pink, but it is just, do you see how pretty that is? Like, it's very natural, but it just like, I feel like it gives me enough color to where I feel like I have something, but it's not like, whoa, you have all of the lip things on. And I'm kind of self-conscious about my teeth. So just cause I've had some like enamel issues and stuff, so I try to not draw a lot of attention to my lips, which I feel like, but if you have like beautiful teeth, like throw on a red lip, throw on all that stuff, and you're gonna be awesome. But yeah, that's it. Let me show you guys like my setup. I'm gonna turn you guys around just so I can show you like what to expect. Like, this is, I literally have you all propped up on boxes, and I'm by the window in my room because that's what has the best lighting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take y'all outside, but this is the after, like, actually, you know what? I could probably blend that out just a little bit. Sometimes I go a little heavy-handed on the bronzer, but that's why it's fun. It's makeup, like, but yeah, like this is the final look. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take y'all outside just so you can see like what I look like in real life, if that works for y'all. But yeah, how are you guys doing? How is everyone doing? How has it been having spouses home? Sorry for the background noise, my husband's working from home. But yeah, how's everybody doing? How's life? All right, that's very bright. But this is in sunlight. And I'll take a couple pictures on my iPhone so that way you guys can like actually see what we're doing. Pups are out here. But yeah, I'm gonna sign off so I can get this uploaded for you guys. And I hope you guys are doing good. And what are some of your quarantine favorites? What are you doing? And I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.